Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to cover off my views on AI and how it's going to impact Google Ads, specifically for e-commerce, because that's my area of expertise. So we'll jump right into it. A lot's changing, and this is my opinion based on what's happening right now, because this could change very quickly. And to be honest, it's a lot of guesswork on my end, and I think for all of us, right? But Google Ads, without a doubt, will stay around for at least a few more years. Will its effectiveness drop off? I think it probably will, purely because more people will be searching using other avenues. Now, Google themselves may be able to alleviate some of this through Gemini and through AI overviews and being able to give people better search, I guess. How do I frame it? A better way of searching, because ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, all these different search engines are really focused on, not search engines, LLMs, are really getting people better results and better outcomes. And Google has been focused on presenting ads and making money from it. Now, in terms of will they disappear overnight? I don't think so. If you look at their earnings results, they were still very good. Does that mean less people will be searching there? Probably, but I still think that we're still in the early days, but it is moving very quickly, and without a doubt, it will change. But in terms of if you're a business and will Google Ads still help you grow, they still very well will. Google still gets far more searches than ChatGPT or any of the other ones combined. The ads are still very effective from what I'm seeing in terms of from a return on ad spend point of view, still getting people phenomenal results. But of course, be ready, because merchant feeds through ChatGPT and Bing are definitely already being utilized and in beta in America. We don't have access to them here in Australia yet. But in terms of what you could do if you wanted to get ready, the things that I think will happen is your product feeds will become even more important. They're already very important, but what's actually in the titles, in the descriptions, there'll probably be some new fields as well. Potentially, the real difference is how people are searching has changed. People are asking far more detailed and specific questions. So you will need to have far more detailed and specific information on your products, on your websites, in your feed, in all sort of anything related to your brand. You will need to obviously try and rank organically in these search engines as well. I keep calling them search engines. They're not search engines as such. But the basic premise is the same, and I imagine ads will come there. Human greed will make sure it does, and AI is very expensive to run. It's very energy intensive, and these businesses at some point will need to make a profit. So the way to do that will be ads. I'm sure Google will have an option. I don't know if all of these are going to get rolled up into one super thing, or if everyone will go to one. Maybe it's ChatGPT, maybe it's Claude, maybe it's another, maybe it's Google's Gemini, who knows, might be a completely different one that we don't even know about. But I think the basic premise will be the same. You'll need a product feed, or the website will be scraped. And so whatever underlying code is there and information that we give these systems will be there and will need to be specific. So I'm not an AI expert by any means. I'm definitely upskilling as much as I can. And I think as long as you're quick, if you are running a business, you will just need to put ads there when they're available and test them out. Probably be some glory days for a couple of years. It'll die off, there'll be something else, but I still think Google Ads will have a place for at least the next few years, I imagine. If not anyway, it'll just mean a slight pivot. Organic may become far more important, we don't know. YouTube will likely be still very big. I don't think people are reducing their YouTube consumption, so potentially YouTube ads is where more attention goes to, potentially TikTok ads, Meta. These other platforms are all, like I said, they will eventually, it's already in beta, and people are getting sales already from ChatGPT and other avenues. You can see it in Google Analytics. So it's already happening. People are getting sales from there. Are they a lot? No, not yet, but it's happening, and it's actually making shopping easier for people. I think the cart will eventually be all within ChatGPT, Claude. You'll be able to buy direct from there. I know Shopify is trying to block that at the moment. I think they have, because obviously whoever controls the cart, if they're also controlling post-purchase and the transactions and stuff like that, obviously they want that because they make more money from it. So a lot of this is let's follow human greed, but I'm interested in other people's opinions on this matter, what they're seeing. From an agency point of view, from running this as your actual business, you may need to pivot eventually. But that was always potentially the case, right? You may not need to. You may be able to ride this for, there's people still doing newspapers. There's still people still doing print ads. It's not to say you won't be able to do it, but I think for the shiny object people that want the next big wave, it's probably not a bad idea to ride this if you like riding waves. I personally don't. I would prefer to ride something to nearly to the ground and exit when I have to. But that's why there's always a good idea to have a few options there in terms of where you can advertise. And if you are running a business yourself that helps people advertise, it's probably not a bad time to upskill in other areas as well. I'm not saying go and dedicate all your time, but as it drops off, you may need to dedicate more and more time to another avenue, to another marketing channel, to what works. Just keep your ear on the ground and then just see what's happening. I don't see this just flipping in one motion overnight. It's not going to happen because too many people are making too much money from it for that to happen. Google search results are going to have to get much better. But never has there been a better time to optimize your feed, to make sure you've got good titles, good descriptions, to make sure that you are following best practices for your SEO as well. Get that feed up in the Bing Merchant Center as well. It's probably not a bad idea given that you will be pulling data from there as well. And overall, optimize your ads as best you can. The processes and systems that I've been showing are still working for clients. They're not working. I've not seen huge dips in performance for anyone yet. So I'm sure it's happening slowly and it will take time to realize, or it may flip tomorrow. We don't know, right? But overall, I think embrace it. And I think there's good times to come. There'll probably be a time to make a ton of money from this if you're wanting it as an opportunity. How to help people get their AI ads up and running will be a big thing. I'll probably eventually have to do that myself. But until that point in time, I'm still going to focus on what I'm good at, keep doing it, keep putting the content out as well. Obviously the content's been a little bit different of late, but I'm enjoying it, doing something different, and I'm still getting good results with Google Ads, so I'm not too worried. If I see a big dip in performance, I will let you know, but I'm interested to see how your ads are going, what's happening there, but just my opinion on it. I've probably just rambled a bit here. It wasn't too structured, but I'll do a more structured video on this if people are interested. Thanks so much, guys. See you in the next one.